Hi, it's Jonas Johnson with Evolve Your Business. And I want to take a few minutes to explain the connection between a marketing message and you effectively communicating. Essentially, anytime you're trying to communicate information, you are doing marketing. So essentially, you are trying to become a marketer when you are presenting information about your beliefs or the way that you believe something should be done, and you are trying to convince someone to buy in to your idea of how something should be done. So anytime that you are communicating, you are doing marketing. You are trying to sell your information, you're trying to sell your message, your ideas, beliefs, etc., to convince the other person that what you have has value and that they need to buy into the ideas that you are trying to present to them. So you have to sell your information. It's not enough to think in terms of just delivering the information. It has to be sold. You have to get the other person to buy into it. You have to ensure that they believe that your information is the correct information, and that perhaps if it's contrary to their viewpoint, that you have sold them that yours is better than their current thinking. So one of the key factors that I think you should understand in terms of a marketing message when you're trying to help someone change their behavior is a lot of big marketing companies, a lot of people that have very large budgets are advertising information using marketing messaging that still does not take this into consideration. It's really unfortunate, but I'm seeing it a lot more now that a lot of companies are understanding that when you're delivering a message, one of the most important things you need to do is what's in it for the other person that's receiving the message. It needs to be put in terms of the results that they are going to experience. It's not about just delivering the detailed information about what needs to be done or what you're offering or the specific requirements of the PPE that you want them to wear. You want to put it in terms of what's in it for them. And when they understand that, it's going to be a lot easier for them to buy into the message that you're trying to convey, because they are going to have something that they can relate to, that they can understand, and see the consequences of not following the information you're presenting, or they can see the benefits of what you're presenting. And I just want to run through a quick example of something that I have seen that shows what you're not supposed to do. So when you're thinking of terms of a marketing message, you want to present it in terms of what's in it for the other person. So let's look at an example of an online dating site. And they have a website where people can go on and they can meet other professionals and connect with them and build a relationship. So this advertisement that I made up quickly as a mock-up presents very little information in what's in it for the other person who's reading it. It's 1995, 24-hour customer service support, mobile ready, online. Company's been online for 10 years, fast loading, dedicated servers. Those are all things that you would expect to have in a website. And it's all about the company that's delivering the service. I don't see anything here about the people that are going to benefit from it. There's no images of people that someone can relate to. It's all about the company. There's nothing about the results that someone is going to achieve by going here. So from someone reading this, they have very little incentive because they don't see the value of what's in it for them. So this ad, it's a little bit better. Perhaps someone that's watching this ad, they can see the woman, see the man, and it provides them with something that they can relate to. It has some more human elements. The company that's developing the ad has moved away from, providing specific details about the quality of the service. Quality of the service that normally you would expect anyways. So it didn't necessarily provide more information to allow someone to make a better decision. But I still think that this doesn't convey the message of what are the results. You have two people, they're separate. Maybe someone can see this, they can relate to it, they can identify with the person in the photo, but there's a big, huge space between these two people. They've got their arms crossed. They look like they're in a defensive position. It doesn't look like they're having any fun. It doesn't look like they're connecting. There's no message here about the results that someone's going to have as a result of going on this professionals only online dating site. Now, this is something where you've taken it now to more about the results. Go to professionals only online dating.com, and here is one of the experiences that you could potentially have. Two people going out, enjoying each other's conversation, having a nice meal, having fun. Those are results that people can relate to. So when you're thinking of terms of presenting a message and you want to sell it, it needs to be presented in a manner that is going to show the benefits for that individual. For example, you can go through the instructions on how to properly wear personal protective equipment. That's going to provide them with the key information that they need to know to use it properly. That is one element. Another element is ensuring that they understand that this is going to help them keep them safe. If they're going to be wearing eye protection, it's going to keep their eyes safe. Give them the opportunity to go home at the end of the day, see their children, not have to worry about eye damage. Perhaps if they have sports that they like to play outside of work where they're going to need to rely on their eyesight, those are things that are results that if they don't wear their PPE, that could potentially have a serious negative impact on those benefits. So you're positioning the message in terms of what's in it for the person. You're trying to sell your viewpoint.